listening to the European Parliamentary Research Service podcast on the fundamental rights implications of big data.
In the current decade, more information has been collected about us than in all the rest of human history. The question is how to strike the balance between economic interest linked to big data and the protection of our fundamental rights. The European Parliament has its own opinion on this.
The multiplication of online smart devices and big data practices, allowing unprecedented availability, sharing and automated use of data, can make our lives easier in many aspects, but doesn't come without risks.
In today's digital economy, data, and very often personal data, is the new currency. Companies are ready to pay big money to know more about our motivations, our relationships, and our preferences. And with the development of data-driven technologies, their appetite for big data will only get bigger.
According to the World Economic Forum, by 2022, more than 1 trillion sensors, including in most of our home appliances and even in our cars, will be connected to the internet.
While recognising its potential as a driver of growth and innovation, the European Parliament is concerned about the risks big data can pose to fundamental rights such as privacy, data protection, freedom of expression or non-discrimination.
And most citizens share the same concern. They're worried about data being collected without their knowledge and are fearful about the use that companies or governments may give it. But trust is essential to keep this new data-driven economy flowing, so MEPs believe strong enforcement of fundamental rights needs to be ensured.
The European Data Protection Framework already establishes certain conditions for the collection, storage and use of personal data, and the European Data Protection Supervisor has developed the concept of big data protection, which includes future-oriented rules, accountable data controllers, empowered individuals and innovative privacy engineering.
Now a report on the fundamental rights implications of big data, prepared by Rapporteur Ana Gomez, weighs the pros and cons, considering the benefits it could bring in both commercial and law enforcement areas, as well as its risks, especially in terms of unlawful discrimination and biases.
The report also calls for greater algorithmic accountability and transparency, calling on the Commission and Member States to ensure that data-driven technologies do not jeopardise the exercise of fundamental rights.
The Committee on Civil Liberties, Justice and Home Affairs has already given it the green light, but what will the plenary do next week?
We'll be following the vote. You're listening to European Parliamentary Research Service podcasts.